For people who lead authentic engagement, I think there are a number of things they need to consider before jumping in. One is that this is really about change. It's not simply about talking. This is about people coming together and deciding what's important to them, what kind of pathways forward they want to create, what kinds of trade-offs they're willing to accept. Second, I think they need to understand that authentic engagement is riddled with ambiguity. We're not quite sure where we're going to end up. We're not quite sure how people are going to define certain challenges. We're not quite sure what kinds of trade-offs people are willing to make. You have to be willing to listen and to wait to hear where people end up. And the question that I would ask people who are going to lead these processes is, are you willing to engage in that kind of risk? Are you willing to deal with that kind of ambiguity? Are you willing to undertake a change process? And then lastly, what I would say to people is that the answers to these questions and to these challenges is that it's a process of discovery. One step leads to the next, which leads to the next, which leads to the next. You can't skip those steps. You don't know what the step 2 steps away is going to bring you. And so are you willing to open yourself up to that discovery, to hear it, to listen to it, to feel it, to experience it? And what that means is the people you're working with, you have to manage their expectations. You have to manage the process as it goes along. You have to help them see what's going to happen, even though you don't know exactly the answers that will emerge as they happen. And these are all important steps for people who lead authentic engagement.